first said it was over, yeah, it all went black. Didn't get any closure, like a heart attack. But then you came back with flowers, explaining for hours how you intend on winning me back. How could I have known you were still half detached? And I hoped then you turned. But I know where you were last night. Yeah, I know what you did last night. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. Pull the knife straight out of my back. Next time, do better job and cover up your tracks. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. I bet you didn't think I'd be strong enough to leave you. I'm all for second chances, but I'm not that dumb. You love to take advantage, and it always stung. But I'm not afraid to say that I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm done biting my tongue. You wanna try and have it all, then brace for the fall. I hope things change. But I know where you were last night. Yeah, I know what you did last night. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. Pull the knife straight out of my back. Next time, do better job and cover up your tracks. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. I bet you didn't think I'd be strong enough to leave you. I know where you were last night. Yeah, I know what you did last night.
Quella è una fogna vera.
One day
L'altro è del tanto.
I'll be friends with her. One day, yeah, I'll comfort her. 'Cause one day you're gonna break her heart. 'Cause your love breaking hearts, breaking scars. I know where you were last night. Yeah, I know what you did last night. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. Pull the knife straight out of my back. Next time, do better job to cover up your tracks. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. Bet you didn't think I'd be strong enough to leave you. I'd be strong enough to leave you. I'd be strong enough to leave you.
And he's still like, knows everyone.
Non portare, non cucinare. Ça marche? Tant pis.
You fit me like a glove. The day I fell in love with the way you said my name. I know it sounds crazy, baby. Try to understand me, please do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with the pictures in my head. I know it sounds crazy, maybe one day I could share them with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I really don't mind waiting as long as it takes you.